What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Playmaker Wade with the playbook. Hope you're having a great day, morning, or evening. And y'all read the title, man. I achieved 100% win rate using this simple trading strategy. Now, this is your first time on the channel. Welcome. I appreciate you giving this video a chance. Make sure to hit that bell and sub button because we don't just post weekly videos like this, but we post weekly day trading tips, weekly stock analysis and plays, weekly crypto and altcoin analysis and plays, and most importantly, we live stream live trade London session 3 EST. So we're not your typical trading channel or your typical investment channel. We show you how to make money both from the front end as well as on the back end when it comes to investing and when it comes to the charts. So like I said, y'all, like I saw from the title, we achieved 100% win rate last week. All you gotta do is hit that first link in the description on the free signal free telegram. Then you scroll to May 18th and you'll see this right here. First off, we gotta give a special shout out to some of the members and students last week. And honestly, this month, we had one of my students make $9,000. So I've been taking GJ by since Sunday night. PMW in the playbook is the truth. I had another student caught that GN move we was talking about last week. We also caught GN move last week as well. I had another student make almost $600 on the day. We really do this over here, y'all. But again, go to May 18th. You click right here. It's going to take you to the beginning of the week. At the beginning of every single week, we drop what's called a Sunday chart analysis where we go over all the high impact news and we go over all the charts. I get my projections. So what I want y'all to do is watch this video, then go to those pairs and see how price played out that entire week. Because again, we actually follow the flow of price and know how to read the charts. We don't just go off candlesticks and patterns. So we look at Monday, we caught 131 pips. Tuesday, we caught 3,100 pips. Wednesday, 18 pips. Thursday, we got 900 pips. And then Friday, we got 47 pips, catching a total of 4,196 pips. End of the week, 5-0, giving us 100% win rate. We go live every single day, as you can see. And then again, we do the recap of the day at the end of every day, the recap of the week at the end of every week, and the recap of the month at the end of every month. So if you're interested in your trading to the next level and catching these banger trades with me, go into the description, click that second or third link, become a playmaker. But let's go ahead and get into this video. So we're looking at GBP/JPY right here. This was a beautiful trade, beautiful setup. It was a 1-to-6 risk to ratio setup, meaning whatever you risked, you would have made 6 times that amount. So if you would have risked $100, you would have made $600. If you would have risked $1,000, you would have made $6,000 off this one trade alone. And again, not only did I take the setup, but I made sure the members and students ate with this as well. We go into the advanced play signal room, look at the date, May 12th. You see the GJ setup, entries, SLCPs. You see the time we enter the trade. You see the TPs getting hit. Then you see the next day we caught another banger trade on gold. Then we go back to the charts, GBP/JPY, same exact date, Monday, May 12th. So again, we really do this over here. Y'all know what to do. Hit that link in the description. But in this video, we're going to break down how we caught this setup and how we average high 90, high 80% win rates, not just on a weekly basis, but as well as a monthly and quarterly basis. So the first thing I always tell my members and students, before you take any trade setup, you need to identify the trend. And again, we're not just identifying the trend on any time frame, you need to identify the trend on the bigger time frames. The bigger time frames tell you the direction price is heading and has been going, where the smaller time frames only explain what price has been doing at that exact moment. Both are important, but both are used for completely different things. So when we look at GJ right here, we can clearly see that we have bullish momentum. So since we know we have bullish momentum, this is when we want to pull out the price action technical analysis playbook that works with stocks, forex, options, and crypto. So we know we're in an uptrend. It says in order for the uptrend to continue, we need to break past the previous high, which gives us a new higher high. Look at photo below. We also have to respect the support level the higher low is resting on. So we have to not only respect the support level, but break this resistance level, treat it as support to give us a new higher high. So when we look at GBP/JPY, we see that price respected the support level here, and we see prices attempting to break this resistance level and treat it as support right here. So we see this was Friday last week, and we see that price wicked and maintained and held this level as support. So again, it's all about going with the flow of price. One thing I tell the members and students all the time in the one-on-one sessions in the course is if everything's showing as buys, only go for buys. If everything's showing as sells, only go for sales. So since we know we're in an uptrend, we see price broke this resistance level, is trying to treat it as support. That's telling us we want to go for buys. So now that we know we need to go for buys, this is when we mark off our key price levels. Boom, now that we are key price levels marked off, this is now when we go to the smaller time frames to wait for our confirmations and figure out exactly where we're going to enter and exit this trade at. So this is what price was looking like Sunday night. We see this was 10 o'clock the night before London session 3 AM EST. So we saw that price gapped this resistance level that price struggled to break Thursday going into Friday, and now we're chilling at this level. So again, I know we're looking for buys. So we're either going to look for buys if price can retest, hold this level, or maintain this level as support, or if it breaks this resistance level and holds it as support. So again, we know exactly what our game plan is. So now all we have to do is patiently wait for our confirmations. Again, you want to enter buys off support levels. You want to enter sells off resistance levels. Well, as you can see right here, as soon as London session popped off, volume kicked in, breaking this level. So that gave me the green light to, if price can hold this level as support, to go for a buy setup. So again, all I got to do is wait for price to retest and hold this level as support. Once we see price on these wicks here retested, that nice bounce, that gave me the green light to jump into the trade. And then from there, all I had to do was patiently wait for volume to kick up and pick up. And again, the rest was history. Let the price and the volume do all the work, and you just go with the flow of price and catch and secure those profits. It's literally that simple, y'all. You go with the flow of price. You identify the trend, you enter buys off support, you enter sells off resistance, and most importantly, you stick to the playbook. So you enter again the price action technical analysis playbook, goes over the rules of the uptrend, rules of the downtrend, the consolidation, goes over how to know what's going on at all times. Go hit that link in the comments. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, join the free signal and free Telegram. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels, my signal servers, and my mentorship programs, make sure to hit those links in the description, y'all. Again, you see how crazy we've been going. But before you make a decision, let me tell you a little bit about those details. Advanced Play Signal, we trade Tokyo session exclusively with the members. We trade London session and then New York. Just like the Sunday chart analysis I drop in the free signal, I drop one every day during New York session called the New York Price Watch List. This is where I go over the trades we took during Tokyo session, London session, and possible setups going into New York. I don't just say we're looking for buys or looking for sells. I explain why we're looking for buys, why we're looking for sells, and then I take it a step further and go over key price points to look for entries and exits on. As you can see here, I call this signal. You see I'm walking y'all through what's going on with the trades we're in. I'm giving y'all updates to what I talked about in the New York Price Watch List. And then of course you see me showing y'all screenshots to visually show y'all what's going on behind the scenes, or what I see on my end behind the scenes. All right, we also have exclusive live streams that we go live during New York news events at least twice a week. And just like the London session lives, if you missed the live, they're recorded and posted in here so you can watch them when you get a chance. You have access to over 500 videos of daily chart analysis and weekly live streams. And in fact, you have access to even the ones last year in 2022. Then there's also the pinned messages like the account size key, the student and member group chat, and much more. Now, I also have the course, of course. The course doesn't just teach you my trading strategy, it also teaches you how to read the charts, because that's what I teach y'all. You saw I had no indicators, no trend lines. It's simply just market flow and trading and entering and exiting off key price levels. Now, all the stuff that I just went over, you get access to all that stuff in the course channel. So that way, not only do you have the step-by-step playbook of how to look and read any chart at all times, but you have ongoing chart analysis, ongoing education for life. Now, I also have one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions also comes with access to the Advanced Play Signal Room and the student member group chat. That way you can earn while you learn, but then you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded an hour long, but you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded in an hour long and they're sent to you the same day. Those are yours to keep for life. So if you're interested in that, hit those links in the description. If y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way. Also make sure to follow me on there, and TikTok _playmakerway_. I post daily on both pages. And I'll see y'all next time I'm live or next time I post a video. Peace. We out.